Despite being covered in dog fur, slobber, and probably other canine bodily fluids, Jamie Walker cheerfully inhaled the chilly spring air and allowed the wind of change to fill her soul with possibilities. There was no other word for this mischievous breeze that caused havoc for street vendors and pedestrians alike, lifting newspapers off their stands and playing with women's fancy skirts. Grimy, exhausted, and running on fumes from another late night working the bar at the downtown Irish pub, Jamie strained her biceps, trying to hold on to the 5 scampering pups. Judging by their exuberance and adoration pouring towards her, she was fairly certain they were enjoying their walk much more than their tired minder was. And yet something about this morning's chill and brisk breeze filled her with a rare sense of optimism. The wind ruffled her shoulder-length dark hair, further messing up its now customary state of disarray. She'd have to hack some of the length off, she mused. It's getting in the way again. Due to Jamie's current situation of financial misery, her thick locks of rich mahogany were rather more a curse than a blessing, since they required a lot more maintenance than the pair of scissors Jamie took to them in front of the small bathroom mirror every so often. Yet despite the mussing of her hair, kicking up the dust and getting under her old and worn leather jacket, thus chilling her to the bone, Jamie welcomed the spring breeze. It played with her locks and covered her in blossoms from the occasional fruit tree she passed once she crossed into the park. Everything was in bloom, and the white and pink flowers were raining petal showers over the harried passers-by who, in typical New York fashion, had no time to stop and enjoy the spring wind of change. As an adopted New Yorker, and yes, living in New York for 4 years and not planning to ever move away from this crazy concrete jungle made her a New Yorker in her own mind, Jamie Walker usually had no time for flowers or trees or the breeze. She was lucky if she didn't step in the garbage of the back alleys as she ran from one place of employment to another. No, Jamie normally had no time for the beauty of blooming cherry trees or the playfulness of the spring wind, especially these past 6 months.